Tako je, nikad se nije desilo da u jednom mestu u isto vreme bude ovoliko legendi iz atletike. I zato mogu slobodno da kažem sa ponosom da je Beograd danas centar atletskog sveta u svetu, dakle ne samo u Evropi nego u svetu. Bob Mimon, Mike Powell, Galina Čistjakova, svi su oni ovde da pomognu i da pokažu našim mališanima. Zato mi je puno iz srce. Imate jedan spoj generacija, starije generacije, ljudi koji su svetski rekorderi ili dalje svetski rekorderi ili bili u svojim disciplinama, ovih naših mališana ovde koji pokušavaju da budu neke nove Ivane Španović. I mislim da je ovo sjajan primer kako možete da dovedete ljudi koji su nešto uradili u naš grad, kako možete da promovišete naš grad, kako možete našim mališanima da pokažete kako je važan sport i da na taj način nešto promenite. Menjamo svaki jedan nešto u našem gradu, pravimo ga da bude lepši, bolji i meni je stvarno veliko zadovoljstvo svima nama i ponosni smo da su svi oni došli u Beograd. Svi su oni promovisali Beograd nekada pre, evo sada svi zajedno u isto vreme na jednom mestu, sjajna promocija i Beogradskog maratona i Beograda. Tako je, mislim preko 7.000 ljudi će trčati polumaraton i maraton, očekujem na trci zadovoljstva preko 20.000 ljudi, jedna sjajna prilika za promociju našeg grada, svi ljudi će biti s nama na maratonu. Ja sam rešio takođe da trčim polumaraton po prvi put, evo pokušat ću da ostvarim neki svoj cilj koji sam dao sebi, ne zbog rezultata koji nije bitan, nego postavio sam neki cilj da promovišemo i grad, promovišemo našoj deci sport koji se zove trčanje, maraton, zdrav život, pa ćemo da vidimo. U svakom slučaju očekuje nas sjajna atmosfera, pozivam i Beograđane i goste Beograda da nam se pridruže u subotu, da pošaljemo jednu lepu sliku u svet i da Beograd stvarno bude centar i sporta i atletike u ovom trudu kao što jeste.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that it's very important that this marathon continues because you will probably find many of the youngsters who will be training here, working out here, that will become Olympic champions, and we'll be very proud of the youngsters that are going to be training on this here. So I think number one, we are feeling very good about this facility, and I think that it all starts here with the young generation, the youngsters, and so I think that you'll find quite a few Olympic champions here. First of all, I'm just excited that I have the Olympic record still stands today, and so we'll be celebrating 50 years of holding this Olympic record. In Mexico City, it was a great day for me, October 18th, 1968, where I surprised the world and surprised myself that I had jumped that far. But it is truly a blessing. But I want to say that I jump and train on facilities like this in New York City, so we will find somebody to jump 9 meters here.
I think the marathon itself, the fact that it's been around for coming out 30 years is incredible because so many organizations come and go. But the fact that it's standing the test of time, this 30-year period, and the fact that I got invited, I love the marketing aspect of it for them to invite really non-marathon athletes to take part in the celebration of their 30 years. So I think it's incredible. And having us to be a part of something like this with the youngsters in the background, and me giving an opportunity to be a kid myself, to go out there and run around with them is fun. If marathons nowadays around the world are pretty much some of the most popular fitness events that anybody nowadays can participate in. So I think the numbers when it comes to marathons bringing importance to a city is because so many people are allowing themselves to go out there and challenging themselves to run that long distance. And even if it's a half a marathon, it's still a great challenge for folks to go out there to be fit and to be active. And in this day and age where people are not eating as healthy as they should be, the opportunity to participate in the Belgrade Marathon, for anybody, even someone like myself, it was a great idea.